It's July 1905. Here at the Erie Beach Hotel, Fort Erie, Ontario, on the Canadian side of the Niagara River, 29 African-American intellectuals led by scholar W.E.B. Du Bois and journalist William Monroe Trotter meet for 4 days. This is the first meeting of the Niagara Movement, a newly established civil rights organization. Here they meet to discuss strategies to challenge racial injustice. Through these discussions, they drafted a manifesto calling for the civil and political protections for African Americans. Their demands included, but were not limited to, enforcement of civil rights, liberties, and protections they were legally entitled to, abolition of racial discrimination, and recognition of human brotherhood. The Declaration of Principles outlines the group's beliefs and goals, including access to sanitary housing, economic opportunities and protections, quality education, and proper military recognition and participation. While the Niagara Movement was not the first civil rights organization in America, they were the most aggressive, using direct and immediate action to end segregation, as opposed to the gradual approach favored by activists such as Booker T. Washington, who was obviously more favored by white philanthropists. The Niagara Movement demanded social and political equality and expansive opportunities in economic endeavors without delay. Their methods included public protest via publications and lobbying lawmakers to condemn segregation and demand civil rights laws.
Against this, the Niagara Movement eternally protests. We will not be satisfied to take one jot or tittle less than our full manhood rights. We claim for ourselves every single right that belongs to a freeborn American, political, civil, and social, and until we get these rights, we will never cease to protest and assail the ears of America. The battle we wage is not for ourselves alone, but for all true Americans.
While technically an event in the Canadian history, the next convention held the following year is distinctly American. By 1906, the Niagara Movement had grown to some 170 members in 34 states. That August, the organization held its first public meeting in Harpers Ferry, Virginia, on the campus of Storer College. Its members chose the meeting site for its historical significance as the site of John Brown's anti-slavery raid in 1859. The Niagara Movement would see rapid gains in popularity in America at first, gaining 150 members and establishing branched chapters in 17 states in less than a year. However, it failed to gain national support, leading to financial troubles. While the Niagara Movement would dissolve due to lack of financial support in the next few years, at this convention, the groundwork for the formation of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, its spiritual successor, would be laid. The NAACP would also be led by Du Bois, with the main difference between the two groups being that membership was open to women and people of non-African descent, leading to more support from the public and so more financial stability. The Niagara Movement, while short-lived, demonstrated the will and desire to bring radical and emphatic demands to a public forum.